Everything you do that will make you. You know, I told you that you have made a very right decision to talk to Federal College of Animal Health. You will learn a lot of things that will be useful for you for life. Just make sure you follow whatever they are teaching you to do. It will be useful for you for life. You even pass it to other people. I'm so happy that you are here. Please encourage your colleagues that felt what they are doing is not important. Tell them they are missing a lot so that they can be here to learn. And by the time you start your studies, you can know them for a very long time. Thank you very much to the team. Anyway, thank you very much for coming. And thank you all for
to talk about drug abuse as it affects students. We are the bedrock of the nation. We are the future leader. And our leadership starts today. If you want to become great tomorrow, if you don't take care of it now, it will not be very easy for us. And what we need as students, the only tool we need, not just students, wherever we find ourselves, what we need most, if tampered with, we will not really get our desired result, is our prayer. One problem facing humanity today is abuse and trafficking in narcotics and drugs and psychotropic substances. So drug is any substance which, when taken into the living organism, alters normal bodily function. That's what our neurology is describing. Anything we take that is capable of changing the way we behave, our behavioral pattern, our physical, behavior, then it is drug abuse. He said it goes further that any substance, natural or synthetic, natural, our food, our water that we take in. If you are hungry, you get a good food, you eat, you will be fine. And apart from the fact that it will make you feel, satisfy you, it will be showing your body that you are doing well, you are eating well, radiating, showing that you are feeling well, people will say that you are enjoying your life. If you are thirsty, for instance, you take water, good water, clean water. If you quench your thirst at the same time, you feel satisfied. It has changed the way you were. So when drug is said to be abused, in this context now, we are talking about drug abuse. It will not give you the positive vibes that the body needs. Anything taken is altering our behavior, our mood in a negative way. That is drug abuse. And then drug is said to be abused when it's confirmed with these three functions. The first one, when it is for non-medical purpose or it is used without genuine justification. Number two way of abusing drug, it is when its use is legally prohibited. When drug is banned, when government don't do it and you go to it, you are abusing drugs. What are the category of such drugs? We have all illegal drugs that are banned, prohibited. We have the like of marijuana. Marijuana is what? Cannabis sativa. Cannabis sativa is what? Igbo, ganja, bibi, pot, morocco, ẹja gbígbẹ. We have the cocaine. We have the heroin, LSD, and other prohibited drugs that are in this category. When you are taking it, or when it is found in your possession, you are abusing drugs. And the third category is when it is excessively used, as in the case of socially acceptable drugs. You know there are some drugs that the sense is not wrong as in usage. We have the alcohol, not the question in the very form that very appealing, attractive, and affordable. I want to of different kinds. Maybe Ogiviga, Chevrolet, different kind of names. and they could intoxicate, make somebody high. We have the likes of cigarette, nicotine, we have the cola nut, coffee. It's part of what it stimulates the body. We have the inhalant, petrol, the inspiration fluid, nail polish. It intoxicates and stimulates the body. It makes us high unnecessary. Next slide. They are not controlled. They are uncontrolled drugs. Why people do drugs? The reason why people do drugs are very many. Sometimes because of the availability of the drug, you can see it on the anywhere you go. Especially the gateway drug. Before you move one step, one pole to the other, you will see somebody selling all those different kind of black wood. Different kind of beautiful names that you can get. All you just do is just open one sachet, squeeze it and throw the nylon away. It's the effect that people will be seeing later. You understand? So it's available. Another reason why people do drugs, peer pressure. You have to give in to what your friend is doing because you want to be among friends. This is the gossip. When you see it with someone, maybe your tenant, your daddy's house at home, is trying to not say that he's trying to grow a wedu. It looks like a wedu. Its presentation looks like a wedu by the time 3 to 6 months to start growing. That's the seed. That's how it looks like okra seed. For us as President Abeno, anything goes. You can collect anything from anybody. You have to be very, very careful. What you collect from friends. Just give me some. Let me drink some. You better start buying your thing yourself and be contented with what you have. Because the only way you will know that this thing is not drug is number one from the price. Normal million, I'm sure million snack cannot be up more than 100 naira. At most anywhere, 100 naira. This thing can come for like 500, 700, just one sachet. And apart from that, it's so strong. It's not like a normal million. It's supposed to be like in powder form, granulated form. This one is in block form. You understand? And it's like that. So by the time you take it, of course, you see the effect. So you don't have to. I'm sure you would not like to experience it first before you know what will happen. What used to happen to people that take drugs. This one is now a beautiful friend of students now. I want big boy, I want big girls. This is what they like taking now. It looks like our vitamin C, multivitamin. And it will look so beautiful and attractive. And the only way, like I said, you know it is from the price. It's not our regular. Hello, vitamin C. With your 10 naira, you can take vitamin C that will last you for that day. With this, is the price. The price depends on the person selling it and the area where they are selling it. You can get some for 1,000 naira. You can get it more than that. It depends on the person selling it and how he got it. But the way you know, they want to be the happiest person, happy people. They are happy when they take it. We are happy people, we make you happy unnecessarily. I have one video in our office, one rat ate what did the rat eat? Cannabis. You need to see how that. Maybe I will try if you can show it to us. That's cannabis in action for a rat that took cannabis and started rolling. If it's human being, you can imagine how the person will be. You can see that. So we now see some of the pictures of people that have used it before. Do you know this woman? Hello. I woke up. people can, physically copy you more than what they hear about you. She died of huge intake of cocaine. Way out of drug abuse. Say no to drugs, no matter what. Sensitization. Talk to yourself, your church, your mouth, your club, wherever you find yourself. Stay away from what will take away your future from you. Medical evaluation. This one is for the school to make sure that drug testing is run in the school so that if there is any problem, you quickly intervene before it aggravates. So then why do NAFDAC approve hard drugs and alcohol? No, NAFDAC will never approve alcohol. I work with NDLA, but you will never approve hard drugs. And for the alcohol is socially acceptable. That's why they put clause 18 plus or drink responsibly. Cocaine is not allowed. It is part of the control drug. Anybody found in his or her possession shall face the wrath of the law. Cocaine is not allowed. But for the nicotine, tobacco, alcohol, if you listen very well in my lecture, I said that they are socially acceptable drugs. Socially acceptable drug means that the society is not frown at its usage. But because of the problem it has associated with it, that is why when it is taken in excess, it is drug abuse. And so by so doing, we are now talking against it. And that is why they put it in the back of the cigarette. Smokers are liable to die young. They didn't stop at that. They even put a bad lungs. The picture is only at the front of the cigarette. Bad lungs to show you that smokers can die of lung problem. If you feel smoking is good to your health, watch and advise yourself.
I would like you to please take a sheet of paper. Let's have a short test. Now, meanwhile, the first three from this test, the best three, the fastest three from this test, will have a gift. Shall we? Alright, listen, let's go again. 1, 2 minutes. Good luck to you. Your time starts now. You are done? Yes. You are done, you can go and submit. Now, we're going to talk about emotional intelligence. And trust me, this is the first test of emotional intelligence. I have to put this test together, and this test did not fail me to know that a lot of us are not really emotionally intelligent. And it's not an abuse. It's not in any way to ridicule you. No, or it's just a reality. Now look at the question. See, they tell you in every examination, instruction is one of everybody. Important. What did I say? Instruction is what? Important. I say together, instruction is one of everybody. The instruction says, read all questions before you do what? Before you do what? Read all questions before you start. I have 2 minutes. Normally, nobody can solve this question in 2 minutes. Some paper says, write today's date on the top. See, all of these paparazzi is from number 1 to 7, they are nonsense. If you are ready the instruction, the question from beginning to the end, you won't waste all the time. Look at what verse number 8 says. What does verse number 9 say? say? Are you following the instruction? Number 10 now says what? Now answer only question 2 and ignore the rest. Normally, if you read the instruction, this exam I'm not taking more than 1 minute. Academic excellence is not just necessarily about how brilliant or how smart you are. Write it down. Academic excellence is not just necessarily about how brilliant or how smart you are. I know many of you are very, very brilliant, very, very smart. If that question was supposed to be your final year question, only one person or less would have graduated in the next phase. But the truth is, not that you're not brilliant, not that you're not smart. Somebody said examination is not a true test of intelligence, but we have not found another way. Until we find another way, then we can resolve. But as far as we are concerned, it's not necessarily how smart or how brilliant you are that brings academic excellence, but by how much knowledge you have about yourself and your environment, and coupled with your ability to manage yourself and manage your environment. So the environment of that exam says you should read all the instructions first. Many of you just jump into exams without reading instruction. The same way many of us jump into life without reading life instructions. Life is not about principles. The same way with everything in life. Principles. But many of us are so enthusiastic. Sometimes we are so tense. We want to finish it, we want to get there first. And meanwhile, we don't understand what it takes to know ourselves, to know our environment as it relates to our success in life. So most times, you need to understand yourself, understand your environment to get the best of life. So what is emotional intelligence? Don't forget, we are looking at a topic that says emotional intelligence, a vital recipe for academic excellence. Emotional intelligence. So please pay attention. You will see how that you can walk through life, you can walk through school in the midst of all the stress, in the midst of all the challenges that school comes with. You can walk through school and you will not be hurt. You can. You know, it is sad to say this, that many young people have lost their virtues in the name of campus environment. Yes, it is sad to say, but that's the truth. Emotional intelligence is the ability to monitor one's own and others' feelings and emotions, to guide one's thinking and actions, ability to know your own emotion and feeling, understand how others to feel and emote, to guide your thinking, to guide your action. Now, I have put together like this. This is by definition. Second one says emotional intelligence or quotient is the ability to recognize, understand, use, manage your emotions with respect to others in a positive way in order to release stress, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflicts. So there's one thing you must understand as far as emotional intelligence is concerned, is first, understand your emotion. If you don't understand your emotion or know your emotion, you can't be emotionally intelligent. It is after you know your emotion and understand it, you understand other people the way they feel. Many of you think the way you are thinking is the way other people should think. It's a lie. So what is emotional intelligence? All of my grammar. All of my grammar. The summary of emotional intelligence is the ability to manage the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's say it together. Emotional intelligence is the ability to do what? Manage the what? The good, and the ugly. Ability to manage what?